Друзья, коллеги, снова приветствую вас из Вегаса, снова с новостями. Сегодня один, без Екатерины Петуховой, потому что конференция закончилась вчера. По павильонам гулять больше не будем, вместо этого предоставлю слово некоторым участникам выставки, которым есть что сказать. Надеюсь, вам будет интересно. Последний день выставки, 19 апреля, был спокойным, как и любой последний день практически любой выставки. Посетителей в павильонах было немного, а участники уже явно или неявно готовились к разборке стендов, упаковке оборудования и завершению этого важнейшего для медиаиндустрии события. А у меня информации еще хватает, поэтому без излишних прелюдий хочу предоставить ее вам. Начну со стенда TVU Networks.
Hi, I'm Matt McEwen from TVU Networks. I want to show our latest release here at NAB 2023. This is the TVU RPS-1. This is the latest addition from our remote production family. TVU's been doing remote production tools for synchronized production over commodity internet for about 8 years now. And this is our latest portable model. So this is RPS-1 has 4 up to 1080p inputs. It'll do 1080i, 720p. It has 6 embedded 5G modems using the latest 3GPP release 16 modems. It can encode all 4 sources and transmit them fully frame synchronized over virtually any network condition using VBR encoding. It can go to a studio-based receiver for decoding to 4 SDI outputs, or you can send it to the cloud for use with our TVU producer. It also allows you to do a cloud and studio REMI at the same time. It's battery powered. The whole unit is just this small little package here. It's designed to be used in a backpack or in a simple fly pack. And very simple to operate. Press one power button, connect your sources, give it power, and go live. There's no settings for synchronization. Any source you connect is immediately synchronized with other sources.
Еще одна компания, которую хотелось бы мне отметить, это DOP Choice. Ее владелец и руководитель Стефан Карли, начав примерно 15 лет назад с небольшого стартапа, стал одним из ведущих производителей аксессуаров для осветительных приборов.
Yeah, I'm Stefan Karl from DOP Choice, and I want to give you a quick tour of all our new products. On one hand, we have a Rabbit Rounder system that we have introduced last year, where we have also a lot of new adapters right now, also for Felix, Q5 and Q8. On the other hand, we have this big boy here, the Fat Rabbit system. This is kind of a system 8 foot with 12 spikes that you can put outside that fits on all of these big lights. For example, the RES 360, also like the DMG Maxis together like double or triple version, or also like the Quantum 2 from Cineo that is almost like a 4x4. It's very nice because the 8-footer is kind of a big, almost round source, but you can put also outside in the wind, so the poles are very flexible, and it gives you a very nice way of having a covered fixture that does not have a spill light, like if you would use like a butterfly frame spilling all around you. This goes in all our rounds of the Rabbit, Fat Rabbit, when we have our Rabbit Ear system, where it's the Vortex 8, for example, behind, and the Rabbit Rounder system. So these are all our Rabbit family that we have right now here installed. When we just recently made one very nice little product that I can show over here. This is what you see in here. KinoFlow came out with a nice version, like a flat panel system, and as you can see, we have made like a soft box. We call it a snap box. That is kind of a spacer that is in between the fixture and the diffusion, and to have one system that fits on many different fixtures, we have made like an elastic all around that you can see over here, so you can extend it a little bit, so it also fits on the KinoFlow, it also fits on the light gear light mats, and for transport it's quite simple to fold it together like that, and you can even fold it one more time, and then you're set for your next fixture.
Наверное, многие помнят, что в выставке NAB в прошлом, 2022 году, приняли участие не все крупные известные производители оборудования. В частности, не было компании AGE Video Systems. Теперь она снова вернулась на выставку и представила очень интересные разработки.
Hi there, this is Bryce Button, Director of Product Marketing at NAB 2023. We're on the very last day. It's obviously a little quieter. We're thrilled to have won the Best of Show award here from NAB for the product sitting behind me, which is the Dante AV series. So it's a two-device scenario where we have a brand new transmitter and receiver for Dante AV. We've got an ultra device here, which also means it's beautiful quality imagery. So basically visually lossless video. It's in great sync for your audio work as well as you bring things in. And it's designed to serve a lot of live scenarios. For instance, artists on stage, singing, playing, and ensuring that we actually get imagery to the displays behind them that's in sync with all of that. It's a great low bandwidth scenario as well. You can do this on 1 GE networks, and it really does round out what the entire Audinate system here can offer you. So you got the same Dante controller software that you might have been using for audio for a long time now, and it simply adds a layer to that for video. So very easy to work with, configure, and set up in terms of your networked video. And the devices are going from 12G SDI into Dante AV or from Dante AV back out. So you can set up a transmitter per camera and then receive it on multiple receiver devices to get your imagery on displays as you go. Let's take a look at a couple other new devices here at NAB. So one of the next items down this way is the Hilo Plus. So the Hilo Plus is a very versatile standalone streaming and encoding device. So within here, we've basically added two great new optional features. One is the ability to have two stereo audio pairs, which allows you to basically have two different voiceovers, for instance, maybe in different languages, and you're sending those out at the same time. We also have something called play to stream. What that means is you can record something, stream it at the time, but use that same file you've just recorded and put it on a calendar to re-stream it later. And you can do that re-streaming even if you're recording a brand new production at the same time. So incredibly flexible, almost giving you two devices within one. And these are very affordably priced, and they're perpetual licenses if you choose to purchase them. The great thing is you can trial them out, no watermarks, etc. As we come down this side, on our color management front, we have range of updates, and as you'll see once again, the product has won an award at its debut here in the US. So ColorBox 2.0 builds from the original concept where we have 5 different modes for attacking color management. You can work with color front approaches, you can work with the MBC LUTs, you can work with Orion Convert, which was actually the floating point math tool designed and utilized to create it. And we've added brand new BBC version 1.6 LUTs in this build. With Color Front, we're also offering you now an optional license, which gets you into a couple of different modes and also expands the controls available within the Color Front parameter sets. So, wonderful device you'll see on screen. We've added things like overlay here. If I click on this, you can now bring up frame lines, for instance. If I recall this, here you'll see that you actually have frame lines that help you understand what's going to meet the aspect ratio of your final delivery. So that's great for on-set work. You can make sure booms and things aren't coming into the top of frame. As you saw previously, you can also import any PNG here, and in this case, there we go, we've added a watermark. So a lot of basically user-based feedback, asking our users, what do you need in these products, and making sure that we bring them to market as soon as possible. Finally, if we come down this side, we have new additions for our heavy streaming box, which is the Bridge Live that does multiple channels at once. And probably the biggest item here is you now have access to the optional JPEG XS codec. So JPEG XS is growing in popularity. It joins NDI, which we had here before, the optional JPEG 2000, your HEVC, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, etc. So just continuously building that out. And at the very end of the booth here, with our data management software package, which is Discover Media Edition, there are a whole bunch of new plugins available, and they're really useful for a range of needs in terms of curation and delivery. So for instance, working with partners like Oxygen, you can now use an IMF validator. If you're not familiar with IMF, this is basically a way of packaging your final results to send on to places like studios, Netflix. So when you finish production with Netflix and you put a particular package together, maybe it's got Dolby audio files, etc., it will run through your database of media and actually make sure that you deliver the right package. So it's a way of avoiding wasted time as you go through that kind of process. So to learn more, please do visit AJA and visit our What's New page at aja.com.
В завершение выпуска немного цифр. Посещаемость NAB 2023 составила 65 013 человек, что на 12,5 тысяч больше, чем в прошлом году. Из этого числа посетителей 17 446 приехали из-за пределов США, из 166 стран мира. Одним из этих посетителей был я. Экспозицию сформировали 1200 компаний, а в следующем году даты проведения NAB 2024 с 13 по 17 апреля. Место прежнее. Конференц-центр LVCC, Лас-Вегас, США. Все на сегодня. Выставка сегодня же закончится. Это была, напомню, 97-я за 100 лет существования Национальной ассоциации телерадиовещателей США выставки. Надеюсь, встретимся на других выставках, в том числе и на NAB 2024. До встречи!